Throughout all of our game today with who you think will win for this first match, send either hashtag TIPWin or hashtag GVWin to @LOL Esports. Excited to get in.
After a double swap back, Gravity's finally going for the Dragon. Meanwhile, that's exactly when Impulse is looking to go in as well.
When this happens too, it makes the play so one direction. You start losing one fight and the team is...
Impulse to when they decide to hit the go button, really go, because that's the way this team comp is built. That's Keen getting pretty low.
Oh
go
boy,
button.
Depth charge, anchor toss goes out. Keen goes down. Rush is making his way out, and they try to use the Rumble ultimate just on Rush. He dives back in. They're going to start shredding down Gravity in this fight. They baited out the ult that they needed from both Keen and Haunser and take the fight in front.
Impulse to play a very nice back and forth game. Rush started the fight on Nocturne without having to burn his ultimate so that he could then re-engage with the ultimate. We said Impulse was going to be trying to turn that go button on.
For Gravity, so that option was kind of thrown out the window immediately. Not as many wards as he usually throws down. Still went for the sight stone, but it's not able to pay off for the team.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they're all there. I was going to say they're not going to be able to close the gap, but one after the other, they actually get...
Dragon most likely for Impulse.
Oh
boy.
Rush has Potion of Wrath as well, so he's looking to do even a little bit more damage. The TP home guard could be coming in for
Keen can teleport in any second. He just revived.
Pretty good equalizer coming in. Apollo flashes on the end of that one. Keen teleport coming in. It's from the bottom side. He's going to be able to hit the whole team of Impulse here. Coming through. He knocks down Apollo. Keen is huge in this one as the rest of the team starts to pick up the priority kills. And they move down now. Adrian's going to be going down after he dredge lines out of this one. But Keen going down actually baits. Keen came up a little late for the situation. Bring themselves 3 more kills out of that. 6-4. Now on to Haunser. We were talking about that long-range pressure that Rush can provide. And maybe the Righteous Glory even more. Keen just came back up to help his team with kills. And now he goes down for the shutdown, going over to Xiao for
trying to jump into these setup scenarios.
And you're playing against an Eve. One guy has that sweeper.
Like, this might work, but it's not because of vision control.
Of course they catch the Eve. Taking down move without even the necessary vision. 15 seconds on the Dragon. Still getting some pings on that. Oh, that's the ultimate coming in from Apollo. Keen's forced to go in. Apollo gets hit very hard, but he's got a nice flash to the back line. Haunser finds his target, though. Keen getting hit, goes down, but Altec has enough time to hit the DPS from the outside. Bunny Fufu just grazing this.
Rush this.
Yeah, they're all right. Rush at ultimate actually not up, so they can't close this gap. It's going to be up in just a few seconds, but they do not decide. Nicely done.
Now to send Keen to split push, because they have 2 of them.
Play some games here, get the chest pieces switched up. Little Luden's proc there took a good amount of damage off of Mood as well. Force Pulse goes in, Move now down to half HP. A great start to the fight coming in for Impulse. Rush goes in. Remember, they have the Righteous Glory and the Randuins to lock down Gravity where they want them. Onto the back line. Altec doesn't take too much. He flashes to safety. Xiao very low. Keen's trying to chase him now. Impact! Zap! By Altec. Altec's now open, free to do the damage. Double kill for him. Those are the only 2 members down as the rest of Impulse.
And the death timers are already coming back up.
No way. No way. A very big error coming in from Xiao.
Completely untouched and a free hit pretty much the entire time. So I did like Altec's positioning in that fight. Although with no summoners, the next fight's going to be much more difficult, especially if Impulse can just
extra money.
They really want to fight this.
To boot. They're going to go on Bunny Fufu, the guy that peels for Altec. He flashes out the box for disengage as well. Keen's in there. He gets bumped out. Too close. Throws the onslaught of shadows back to Apollo. Altec on the backside has face of the mountain trying to throw out rocket. The AoE is doing huge damage, but that's a big pickup by Xiao before he goes down. Altec picks up the triple kill, I believe, in the end of that fight. Maybe just a double. Yeah, another one to boot for the team.
Here, Keen's got to make sure not to get jumped on right away.
Oh, hanging a care out in front of the horse. Keen gets caught right there. They used everything on him. Does the team come back in and have something to say about it? Gravity's forced to back off. The equalizer.
Go in on this, but this is so dangerous. It's got to be a perfect equalizer.
Can't miss it if they decide to chase.
Again, ult's on a move, nothing onto Altec.
The back line gets hit. Xiao very low. Altec, a lot of room to work with this now. They try to get on him. Twisted advance hit. There's the cleanse. He's back out. Haunser very low, but there's just too many members now. Wait, he dodges it, but Haunser, the boomerang doesn't have to hit. He throws out a crit auto. They take each other down in a draw. And it's going to be Impulse coming up with the win here. Smite still up for move. He's trying to make his way in. One shot to Xiao Pao. Xiao uses the smite onto him. It's not getting burned, actually. They're not putting too much focus on it. It's just more of a taunt in with that being down.
Move. A lot of damage.
Again, down to half HP. That's one of the ways that Tip was able to start a fight in the mid lane. But that still went 2 for 2. Gonna have to bail. Dragon's now even up at 3. Oh, no chance on that one.
Hecarim flank teleporting in. He's got home guard.
The hook, Bunny Fufu.
He's going in.
A little more vision. Onslaught of Shadows is in. His move there to get the Baron. It's down to a 60. It gets taken by Rush. They have it, but they also lose him. 3 down now for Impulse. Gravity has the cleanup crew here right now. That's going to be 4 kills for them and a huge swing it should be to the game if they can get these minion moves.
That Baron call, they thought they could rush it down against double teleport, a rumble, and invisible Eve without ward coverage. That's just not a quality decision. It's a very high risk. Yes, they get the Baron, but they get crushed within the Baron pit. Of course, Gravity collapses down. They get the teleport. They get the Jinx cleanup, but now maybe they get the game. That's 4 death for another 30 seconds, and it's against the Jinx.
Going in hard. Minion wave slightly behind them. Looks like they're going to take maybe the first few shots. No, they are waiting for the wave. 10 seconds and 20 seconds are the closest ones. 10 seconds is only going to be for Adrian. That's the first turret. The second one didn't even last 5 now. Adrian's not even up. That's going to be the Nexus. 43 minutes in. Gravity finds a 5v5 where they take down 4 members of Impulse and Gravity. Tweet hashtag TLWin or hashtag CLGWin to @LOL Esports. And we'll get your votes tallied up throughout the game as we start. This be the one to get that ball and strike it into the net this time.
Oh, this is interesting. This is what didn't happen last game. COD is trying to cut off the 3 people from Team Liquid, but a stun in the turret.
Oh, very close. Smithy ignites on. That could take him down. The potion hits. Oh, the flash forward, and he's going to get roared by Quas. Zion with first blood. They're going to try to get...
It's been Black Cleaver the last few times he's played now, but this time it's going to be Frozen Mallet. And oh dear, that's already a flash down. Chain stunned.
Oh, they're still going on to Smithy. Bard ult, Tempered Fate onto a special, but that damage was already delivered. It could have hit the other unit.
Just going and making Smithy's life as difficult as possible.
It's the little things. They add up in your favor.
Whoa, here we go.
Oh boy, I liked it. They're aggro on him immediately, though. He's out of the turret range. Last shot, like you said. Trying to kill a brick wall. Quas stays alive. Oh, special flashes forward for the Tibbers. And he's able to take down Zion Spartan. 3 kills now coming in. That's Team Liquid still diving under the turret. Shurima slides his way in. Turret goes down. They're able to get it. Bard ult almost helping him out there, but he goes down right as the last soldier gives him a poke. It's going to make it harder for Counter Logic Gaming to get themselves back in. The Dragon will be able to happen as they are 3K down now. They're going to have to go back down, and Blue, nothing really lost in that situation, but this turret is in favor of Team Liquid. Temper Fate comes out. That's all the teleports. Don't fight unless you're fighting where the TF is, and Team Liquid might want to change their mind. Zion Spartan very close to the rage bar. He is now in Meganar form, but does not have his gap closer. Quas is actually going to dive back in, right to the turret. Double lift with the sidestep, okie doke, and now Quas is in a real bad spot. He's going to go down. And that's going to be a kill coming in for Counter Logic Gaming. Team Liquid go.
He could have Meganard everyone into the wall, but even though he didn't, every flash on people that escaped was burned, and they want Phoenix in this turret.
Oh boy.
He's pretty strong though. What's he going to do?
Oh, he got 2! He's going to get a triple kill! A quadra kill! An amazing play by Phoenix on Azir! The legacy of Shurima is real!
That's a big whoopsie.
A play from Phoenix on that. Sets up the legacy of Shurima, a turret that does not stand as long as most normal turrets. And a parallel convergence to keep everyone off the turret. And it looks like they're going to have what they need with this barrier pressure right into the base. The inhibitor turret's still up. Not getting enough focus. It finally goes down, and CLG is forced to go back onto the fountain. Home guards aren't finished up on the majority of their members yet. This could be an inhibitor going down already. Team Liquid not stopping. A focus here on the Pobelter. That's the Zanya's. Bard is down. No Tempered Fate to follow. That's the Azir damage. Shurima slides in, gets the shield on the shift, and Phoenix is still alive. That is completely keeping Team Liquid in this game right now. The little things falling in their favor are absolutely crushing.
The flash and go for something big. It's all about how much damage Team Liquid takes from this Baron, how low it gets, and how committed COD can get.
Okay.
Onto a tank.
Not bad. Quas Phoenix gets hit up very hard. If Pobelter can come out of this with a card, he gets the kill, but he does not. Phoenix hits the Zanyas just at the time the wild cards fly back at him from the no-look chuck on Pobelter. McSmithy gets himself out. He's able to get to safety right now, and Doublelift is trying to kite everybody back. A nice Cosmic Binding will put Dominate and Quas in a bad spot. Absolutely crushed. Xpecial goes down in the wrong side of the fight. McSmithy could get hit up. He flashes away. Quas just a sliver from going down himself, and Doublelift's able to find that kill. It could be bad. Dominates into the fight. He's getting echo kills, but Doublelift's also turning it around. Here comes Phoenix now, able to find his way back into the fight after going around everything on the map. It's a double and a triple of full health. Had Phoenix twice taken about 80 more damage, it would have changed completely. We'll see once again here, Team Liquid ready to fight. Xmithy goes down immediately, doesn't even get a chance to breathe in this one. Just Agony's Embrace, and then he's in the ground. 2 kills now coming up. Counter Logic Gaming is in retreat, and the magical journey gets taken by everyone. Tibber's sad on the other side, unfortunately, and a double kill coming in for Phoenix. That is Zion Spartan all the way on the side of Team Liquid. Their side of the map. Teleporting back to his base. Team Liquid now inside CLG's base, taking the inhibitors down, going for the Nexus.
Yep, Baron up, everyone up for Team Liquid. This will be the game. Team Liquid will take down the #1 team in North America.
Gonna move themselves up in the standings very nicely. That will be 6-3 for Team Liquid as they have the eyes on the Nexus turrets from the get-go. The game was in their hands, and Team Liquid in 36 minutes take down Counter Logic Gaming.
Gotta be a
sin. So hit Twitter, hashtag TSM or hashtag Team8Win. We'll update the fan poll in just a bit as always. Position in the fights. Here though, they could start to get him going very early, going for Cali Trolls in the bot lane. Who's going to be the first to take aggro? Santorin can flag and drag out. If it is him, it's going to be onto Lustboy. He flashes out nicely, but the whole team of Team 8 reads this, and Cali Trolls gets first blood. Cali Trolls stays alive. Dyrus goes down, and they can't get Wild Turtle anything in the bottom lane.
Turret dive prompts a lot of passive play on the other side. It feels like TSM is just waiting to farm this one out a little bit, but that is very dangerous against Shen Nocturne because they can combo those ults at any moment and go for a kill. Oh boy.
Combo, what did you say? Combo what? I'll take a supersized #2 combo, thank you.
Didn't even need Shen, so that's Sivir and peel off of it with with Nocturne and Shen. It's going to be very close. They just go right away. Right to Bjergsen. That's the backline we were talking about. He spell shields the Emperor's Divide, actually. They get through. Santorin tries to block everybody. He's helping on the backline, but it's going to be Bjergsen that goes down. Turtle's hitting Cali Trolls, but he's got that Sunfire cape already, doing hardly any damage, chipping away at the brick wall. Teammates forced to watch Cali go down as Turtle gets a double kill. Unfortunate there. A very chaotic fight. Very heavy dive, but once Cali Trolls made it through to finish that, there was no damage follow-up behind because Dyrus was actually zoning off a lot of people there. Teammate continues to stay on this dragon. That's a little dicey. Porpoise low on mana. Still got Golden Glue coming in. Chaos Storm, his ultimate is down, but the laser is still able to poke them off here. I don't think anybody's coming over. Wild Turtle going to throw the arrow in just a little too late. Porpoise picks up Dragon. Now playing off this blue buff. I don't think Lustboy is going to be doing too much. He does not take the death leap, but Dodo does right onto him. Lustboy goes down and the team's forced to run. Wow, they burned so much, but they're starting a little bit before their ultimates are even up. Gotta make sure they aren't standing near each other. Dive in, that's gonna be Porpoise getting it. Nothing's gonna come from Santorin on that one. Base Lustboy looking for the hook that could start this fight off. And right over to Dodo, they let Porpoise pass by in the bait, and they're able to completely take down the support. Hard to steal Baron because Porpoise has no flash and no ultimate. I think we're seeing a fight here. Coming in on the stand, United. They're not going to try to go for Baron at all. Fate's Call has already gone out. Porpoise is just walking around like a statue. He didn't even have any mana to go into that fight. Team 8 was going in completely for the 50-50 steal, and TSM baited him right into it. Yeah, and the Azir puts a tremendous amount of Baron pressure down, plus Kalista. They kill it fast and secure it, so Team 8 has to fight them before the Baron's down. Boomerang doesn't go towards Baron. It's trying to take down Bjergsen. They're looking for Baron to fight with them here. Dodo flashes in though. He's the one taking it. He needs to back up. Baron just killed Dodo along with Wild Turtle. A huge mistake in the fight. And Wild's going to try to finish this one off. The Ren might keep Golden Glue in range. The Summoner heals there. A few more shots. Martial Cadence doesn't put Turtle in range, and neither does the arrow. But Team 8. And then He couldn't quite get the
Whoa!
kills. Whoa!
We're back in it, baby. It's a fight already. Take that fight, and it looks like teammate got caught just entering their own jungle. Team Solo Mid still trying to deny resources, and this fight's going coast to coast, out of the jungle and into the base almost. The gravity field keeps them at bay, but Team Solo Mid, they only needed a bit of room that showed them they had the lead, and then they just suffocated teammate from there on out.
Yeah, they were stalling a lot of the early game after that tremendous error on the early turret dive. So just try
what not to do and what to do here. Team Solo Mid doing the right stuff. Turtle 4-0-2 on that first 2 Randuins to keep everybody in range. There's one. Wild Turtle's the caboose of this train, and it looks like he may get hit. He actually gets popped back. Does not take the lantern because the fear hits him up halfway through. They're going to keep going on for this fight. TSM is kind of stuck in a choke point right now. A nice Emperor's Divide will cut off that pathway, and teammate actually has to head. Decision definitely puts a timer 6 minutes onto Team Solo Mid, so aspect of the dragon cannot be a thing. I like what teammates doing here. They really give themselves an option on the table. And Team Solo Mid, they might work now knowing that Dragon went down.
Yeah, this will stack up more and more Rens, which makes the Baron easier and easier secure. And Bjergsen's actually zoning right now. Look how low Porpoise is. That basically secures the Baron unless it's a Miracle Steal.
They have to know.
Scrying Orb is down as well, so they can't Scrying Orb to get the Nocturne in.
Nope.
Baron for TSM.
They give it up. That's the 2-man Baron. Wild Turtle with the Blade of the Rune King and a Bloodthirster able to sustain and...
Defending turret down. There is no Sivir ult for an initiation. They would have to just kind of brute force one in, but even then they're going to lose more. Bjergsen even exposes himself and teammate not willing to pull the trigger. They're getting a slow bleed out of this game.
That's that hesitation. We hear so many teams talking about that evil that starts to set in when you may still be communicating, but nobody wants to make the call to do something. Looks like teammate is now on the back foot. One last engage. They go straight for Wild Turtle. He's going to cleanse immediately, so the fear's going to lock on, but nobody else is with him. Zarima, the Emperor's Divide rather, going to stop the gate, and they are in the base. Not looking perfect for Team Solo Mid, but looking just good enough to finalize the kills. Bjergsen takes about 50% of his HP from one laser in the explosion. He goes down. Nien finds the kill, but Nien's too close and finds himself in the ground as well. Cali Trolls may be able to hit the fountain, but TSM can be on the Nexus. That's the double kill for Wild Turtle. 7-1-2 coming off a wavering position that may solidify his spot there. Looking a lot better. 14-10 as we get 40 minutes into the game. TSM always knew they were going to win, and they do come up with the win over Team 8.
Very important for Wild Turtle.
Match said hashtag C9 win or hashtag TDK win to @LOL Esports. We'll check in to see who you think is going to be victorious as we get ourselves into the game. And all 10 players loading on in here. It's going to be a fun one. C9 sitting on only 2 wins for this play. This is
the bottom lane. Here comes Midos. Notice he has the Raptor buff from smiting that Wraith camp. So he knows there's no ward this time.
Wow, double stun and a double knockup, and that's the easy kill picked up on a smoothie. The flashless support. Latman runs away, nothing they could have done. So well played by C9. Another stun lands on a Latman. The flash knockup. He's gonna live.
Leaving behind a Spirit Wolf to annoy.
Oh, and Balls is coming too. ManCloud, how good's your cutting? Kez gonna join in this one. A nice double knock though. ManCloud
the parallel
buys
conversion.
some time. Incarnation does kite away. They get the kill onto Echo. Everyone else is seen unable to retreat, but now Balls a little overextended. Gonna get the wrong side of that fight. Seraph showing up with teleport, does survive and get a kill back. Now Incarnation. Oh, the Timbers blocks the hook, and Latman's on the wrong side of this fight. He goes away for no reason. Killed for free, 3-1 Cloud9.
We might need another angle on it.
It gets pinged at me and I like turn around, like an idiot. Either way though, Cloud9 certainly playing a pretty strong game, up about 2,000 gold. The first dragon goes to them as well. Meteor saves his smite knowing he does.
Into that side of the jungle. So they're able to grab the first dragon, reap the rewards.
Oh man, speaking of grabbing someone though, a nice jump over the wall for ManCloud to set up the kill with Kez, knocks down Incarnation. In comes Balls, turning back around.
Versus the TF. It was mentioned how important it is for TF to...
Good stun. Sneaky doing a bit of damage, forced to flash away.
Meteos channels the teleport, and now who's caught?
Wow, Smoothie getting jumped on by Rek'Sai and Annie. Kills go through to Meteos. Now Kez on the wrong side of the team. Looks like his spells are all down. Ult's back in towards Incarnation. Wednesday coming up. 1 second away. He can almost jump the wall. He's gonna now! Oh, man. Flash by Meteos unneeded. The ult for Incarnation, all that was required. Kill goes through. All ManCloud's done a shove out mid, run away, and Balls is on the hunt, so I don't know if ManCloud's even going to live here. Revealed by a Crystal Hawk, goes towards Balls. Shark is on him. jumps right back over. Kill goes through to Cloud9. 25 seconds on Dragon, and map control for the blue team.
Dragon number 2 at 19 minutes.
Nicely done. And definitely a reasonably clean game from Cloud9. We're seeing
DK off.
Ooh, good flash by Latman. Gets away from the Balls Q, but of course Fizz still on the chase. Trinity Force there, ease forward. Spell Shield's not going to do a single thing. And Latman gets solo killed before the Seraph TP even comes in. Balls flashes, jumps away. Kez is the one. It's kind of awkward for TDK because they don't know who they send to answer balls. Hold on, Smoothie, goodbye. Somehow, potential 4v3, potential 5v3 action.
Here it comes.
TP flank comes in, 3 guys only. Actually, no, 4 as Smoothie has respawned, but ManCloud about to get chunked down. Media gets the knockout. Elimination pulling aggro, though. He's nearly going to die to this one. Boomer turret shot will kill him, but the fight's still going back and forth. Kez does get the trade kill on towards Sneaky. Ball's still in the back line. Goes in for Smoothie. Gets hooked in, dies, but Ball's still alive. Turret won't knock him down. It's a 3 for 2 so far. Balls dodges even more damage. Kez got nowhere to go. Gets a shield! Just in time! Minions! 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 He's alive for now!
Don't give up, minions! Oh, you lazy. 2 of them turned back. They're done. What are the replacements gonna do?
Oh, Ignite! Playful Trickster to Ignite. Balls gets...
And then he goes for his epic run. By the way, that Trailblazer smite onto the minions to gain a little bit of health are the only reason he...
Baron Nashor, Balls at half HP. That has to be a little bit concerned. Blue Trigger used, sees that Baron is being started. Pink word over the wall, 2,000 health left on that one. Easy pickup right there. Meteos knocks down Baron before TDK can fully react. Balls in the bot lane. They will continue the slow and steady siege mid. But the wave comes in. ManCloud goes for the big play out of Sneaky. Naga goes back through, but Echo to the back line as well means they will knock down the Cloud9 AD carry. A 1 for 0. Ult from Kez going to push Cloud9 away. Latman on the chase. Way too greedy. Goes down for his kill. A double kill for Incarnation. Cloud9 turning it back around off the missteps of TDK. Balls tanky enough to make this dive happen, but a decent turnaround back from Seraph is locking up. Meteos had already killed Balls, a 2 for 3 overall, still in C9's favor. Seraph misses the house, Summoner heal used, but finally the auto attack gonna kill him off. And now Incarnation plus Meteos versus Seraph plus Kez. It's a 2 versus 2 solo laner plus jungler. TDK running away from their own base. Meteos is that scary.
Kez out of mana. He's on his own now.
Meteos no mana but doesn't need it. Building up Raid, he knocks down into Kez. That smite's gonna give him some health as he aggroes the Raptors, who are now dealing damage back to him, so awkward there, but Kez gets away. 3 for 3 mid target. Helping out Seraph, you know? Like, I'm making sure the true carry of TDK.
They're just waiting for TDK to press up on the turret. When they get up onto the turret, Balls can channel the teleport. There's the initiation.
Big stun comes in, teleport goes in as well. Stuns onto Smoothie. He's gonna nearly kill the support, but he stays alive. Balls and Meteos zoned out by the Azir turret. No kills for Cloud9 just yet. The kiting away. The Azir soldiers come in. Meteos slowed one more time. As long as Smoothie stays safe, he does stay alive. A 1 for 0. Balls in the wrong side of the fight as well. In comes ManCloud. Great juke by Balls to stay alive. And Lantern keeps himself safe. Mid lane, Azir.
They've got plenty of, pink wards already in place to do so. There's no reason to risk Baron damage.
Oh, well, maybe if they kill off ManCloud like that. Holy cow, 2 picked up immediately. This is going to be an easy dive for the rest of Cloud9. Mikhail's used onto Latman, but doesn't even matter. It's the whole team getting routed. Balls doing plenty of damage. Latman flashing. Balls really wants it. Maybe more than he needs. He'll get him. He'll get him. He'll get him. It's 4 kills picked up. Only Seraph alive, still unkilled in this game. But Cloud9 can knock down at least an inhibitor. 30 to 40 second death timers means maybe more.
Balls 9 and 2 at this point on the Fizz. They're inside the base, and it looks like they're gonna rush down a couple of Nexus turrets here.
They're going for the win.
The timers are coming up pretty quick. Let's see if they got this one.
Flash stun into Seraph. He's a pretty tanky Gnar. It's just going to be the game going down. They could have chosen Baron. Instead, they choose to win the game outright. 37.5 minutes. Cloud9 adds another win to the column over TDK. Your votes, tweet hashtag DIG win or hashtag enemy win to @LOL Esports. We will check in on the results.
Rumble is one of the best champions at taking 2v1s, but he's in a pretty bad spot.
Smite use good flash, but the knockup's still going to come through. Good equalizer. Gamsu, a lot of damage. Fears him back across. Flares still on the run. Flashes down. Tower dive by Gamsu. Tanking aggro, but Flares gets a lot of damage back, and Gamsu can't get away. Kill comes back through to Flares. Helios going to clear the wave. Skill advantage Dignitas.
I'll re-answer your question.
Probably getting pushed around a fair bit of damage. They could probably stay for this.
Yeah, with Jinx, they can burn it down. Tibbers is doing his job. CoreJJ cuts him down.
Ooh, slight overstay. Otter takes a bit of damage, but they go back on towards Kiwi Kid. Body drop now tanks the ulti. Gamsu is in, goes for Otter. Summoner heal. Nice buy of time from Trashy. He's got to be careful. Out of mana. Ulti already popped. Body drop nowhere to go. Will get picked up by Gamsu, but Flares is in the mix. Ulti comes through, but it whiffs. Rocket's going to miss. That means 2 kills for nothing for Dignitas.
So because Xmithy got
Very nice stuff then. Team Dignitas going to look to knock down bottom lane outer turret, the Dragon easily from Helios and Shifter, and they even gave time Gamsu to just parade through the jungle and grab himself back to the top lane. So big lead now for
this turret, and they land an AoE stun.
Well, they're going to land a single target stun. Kiwi Kid takes all of the cooldowns, as you mentioned, which means nothing left to do. Body drop just barely survives a late equalizer, but maybe it's enough. Flares the chase down. Body drop did eventually die thanks to Sivir.
Life still at this point, but he can try and grab some scraps of health back. That
Here's
one
the
hit,
fifth.
though.
They want to go in towards Inox. The Timbers goes in the beginning. Body drop gets jumped on, but it buys time for Inox to kite away. The dive is still there. Body drop goes down. Trade kills 2 for 1. Dignitas in the advantage. Gamsu gets chunked down, but Shifter is still alive to deal a bunch. CoreJJ tanks the rocket, gets away. It's a 2 for 2 with Team Dignitas picking up the second dragon as well.
The blue buff, so
Yeah, I mean, attack damage-wise, Cleaver
And
is
they
about the same. Body drop
get a
stuns
pick,
up with
too.
Kiwi Kid. A lot of damage coming through as Helios is still in the chase. Trashy walking forward, has not ulted yet. Dignitas, there's a 2-man stun, but enemy just running away. But Gamsu can disrupt it here. He goes in, looks for Trashy, nearly knocks him down. A big knocker from Helios means it's going to be a kill. 2 for 1 in favor of Team Dignitas. In goes Kiwi Kid, lands some roots, lands some damage. A great zap into the rocket, but here's the chase in. Shift, they're going to go for Inox. Helios with the knockup's going to get the kill. Hands it over to CoreJJ, and now Otter, the last one alive. A triple kill for the Sim. Good skill for enemy esports right now, and Team Dignitas doing a great job of picking that apart. Their patient gameplay has consistently put Dignitas farther and farther ahead. There's Dragon 3, still no... And Team Dignitas already flooding in, and there's only going to be about 5 seconds to go until that thing actually dies, so a limited window for enemy esports to go in. 2,500 health, there's the nozzle to buy some time. Oh, blue team has secured Baron Nashor. Helios smites early, but it's going to be fine. Kill goes on a body drop. Second half of the chase, Flares pops the Zonies, but where's the engage? Where's the team fight from enemy esports? They're nowhere to be seen. 2 kills picked up, and the Baron for Team Dignitas.
well, freak.
Yeah,
Inhibitor's
very little
gone.
time for the inhibitor to respawn. Kiwi Kid got rooted up. This might have been the window. Gam to the front. There's the equalizer, but he uses it before the Glacial Prison. Stun lands only onto Helios. The fight comes in. Otter truck head away. Body drop goes down. Otter as well. 3 kills, 4 kills picked up. Inox the last alive, and goodbye. A double kill for Shifter. At the end of the fight, 17-6. Minions in the base.
Shifter, who did flash forward, by the way, into the fight.
All right.
Dignitas going to be able to take this one, though. Well played.
Looks clean, looks secured. 6-0-10 for CoreJJ, 5-3-11 for Gamsu. Big score lines for these players, and that's going to be the game under 30 minutes. Team Dignitas and Saturday in first place. It's an impressive game. I think it's one of the cleanest, most secured games we've seen this split. Makes sense that it's Dignitas, true to their style, good laning, better shot calling, even better team fighting. There's really never any risk of Dignitas looking out of this game. Just got better and better and better. Every 5 minutes, the lead grew. Another Dragon died, another Baron died, another team fight was won. Strong.
Enemy never got to pull off any sort of combo, really,
Yeah.
on more than one person. Kiwi Kid in the top lane, maybe that counts.
Yeah, you're right. It was 2 elements to it. One was Dignitas did a great job of flanking. Gamsu was never in the same spot as his teammates, and CoreJJ and Shifter made sure they always were behind Helios and Kiwi Kid. So there was literally no chance for, I would say, a 3+ man Sejuani ulti. So that was point 1, good job Dignitas. Point 2, though, is it honestly felt like enemy esports was uncoordinated. We saw multiple fights where Equalizer came first from Flares, then the stuns landed from everyone else. That's not the order it should go in. You stun the targets, you call you're going for it so the cast animations all start at the same time, and you should be stunned on top of Equalizer. But without the stuns landing first, it just let Dignitas kite right away off the AoE, not suffer any damage, and just follow up afterwards with the Sivir ulti.
Yeah, I mean,